Chicago is the single largest feeding market into Tampa Bay out of 287 tracked corridors. Chicago, number one. Chicago buyers pay 14% more for a home in Tampa than they pay back home. That math doesn't work out. They're coming anyway. I'm Michael Barbino. I've been in this market over 20 years. I track all 287 origin markets feeding into Hillsborough County using CorridorIQ. And the Midwest pipeline is the one that nobody's watching. 4 Midwest corridors are feeding Tampa Bay right now as we speak. Chicago's North Shore, Columbus, Louisville, and then Chicago as a whole. None of them have a simple tax or price arbitrage story. Each one of them is paying more to be in this market. And every one of them is still in the top 25 out of 287 corridors. That doesn't happen by accident. Let's start with Chicago as a whole. Ranked number 1 out of 287 corridors, trending up. Chicago's home value, $325,000. Hillsborough County, $372,000. Chicago buyers paying 14% more for a home in Tampa. No purchasing power advantage, and yet the largest single pipeline feeding this market is coming from Chicago. Here's what's driving it possibly. Chicago's property taxes surged 182% from 1995 to 2024. Illinois charges a 4.95% income tax. Florida charges 0. It's a little over $4,000 back every year in their pocket. And Chicago's market hotness, it's down a little over 5%, 5.3%. Active listings trending down. New listing, they're starting to contract. Sellers in the market are already preparing to move. So now if we look at Chicago's North Shore, it's ranked number 67 out of 287, but it's trending up. North Shore home value, about $346 compared to Tampa's $372. So they're paying about 7% more to come here. Yet Illinois is still taking that about $4,000 or $5,000 in taxes compared to Florida's 0. Nearly 20% already work remote. These are households who have already done the math, and their Illinois tax bill, no thanks. The North Shore is quiet right now, but it's trending up. Now we have Columbus, ranked number 18 out of 287. Columbus buyers pay 29% more for a home in Tampa. Columbus, $288, $372 here. And Columbus is one of the fastest growing cities in the Midwest. It's a hot local market, 19% remote workforce, and yet number 18 out of 287 corridors feeding Tampa Bay. These buyers, they're not leaving failure. They're making a calculated trade, a growing Midwest city for a market they believe has more runway. Ohio income tax, 2.75 to Florida's 0. And then lastly, we have Louisville. It's ranked number 21 out of 287, trending up. Louisville buyers pay 50% more for a home in Tampa. $248 in Louisville, $372 here. Kentucky charges 4% income tax. Florida, 0. So a little over $3,000. Louisville, about 14% already working remotely. Louisville is not a market people associate with Tampa Bay migration. Yet it's ranked 21 and trending up. Most agents in this market have never said the word Louisville. Here's what the Midwest pattern is telling me, that these buyers are not chasing a tax deal. The savings are real, but they don't close a 14%, 29%, or 50% purchasing power gap on their own. What's driving the Midwest pipeline is a compounding calculation. Property taxes that have become structurally unstable, an income tax that disappears the day you cross the state line, and the quality of life decision they've already made. 287 corridors, 4 Midwest markets in the top 25. Most of this market isn't watching any of them. I track what's building upstream. What's building upstream from the Midwest right now is deliberate. It's already in motion. It's already working. This isn't a trend. It's a pipeline. And this is what it looks like before it happens.